Solve the equation 6 cosine x squared plus sine x is equal to 4 for the range 0 degrees to 180 degrees, giving the answer correct to 2 decimal places. So the first thing we need to know, this trigonometric equation. It's a trigonometric equation. Trigonometric equation. And for this trigonometric equation, we have to write such that it will lead to a quadratic equation. And hence we shall be able to solve it. So we know that the trigonometric identity that is sine x squared plus cosine x squared is equal to 1. So we can write this in such that since the given trigonometric equation has cosine and sine function in it, so this can be written as cosine x squared will be equal to 1 minus sine x squared. So now we are going to substitute this cosine x squared is equals to 1 minus sine x squared into the given equation. Whenever we have cosine x squared, we substitute with 1 minus sine x squared. So now this will be 6. Now cosine x squared is the same as 1 minus sine x squared, then plus sine x is equal to 4. Open the bracket, 6 times 1, that is 6, minus 6 times sine x squared, 6 sine x squared plus sine x is equal to 4. So we can rearrange this in such that it will be minus sine 6 sine x squared plus sine x, then we have plus 6, subtract 4 on both sides, so we have minus 4 is equal to 0. So this will be minus 6 sine x squared plus sine x. 6 minus 4 is plus 2 is equals to 0. So I can multiply each term by minus 1 so that I make this to be positive. So multiply each by minus 1, so this will be 6 minus sine x squared minus sine x minus 2 is equal to 0. So we can say let sine x equal to a value a. So we substitute sine x with a into the given equation. So we have 6. So since this is sine x squared, it will be a squared minus a minus 2 is equal to 0. So in this case, you can either decide to use either of the method, whether you want to use completing square method. You can decide to use factorization method. You can also decide to use quadratic formula, whichever will be okay. But allow me to use factorization method. So let me take the product AC. So the product AC So 6 times minus 2, so we have minus 12. So you need to get factors of minus 12 such that if you are going to add, we shall get minus 1. And in this case, we have 3 and we have also minus 4. So such that 3 plus minus 4, if we add, we get minus 1. So which will be okay. So we write it in the expanded form. That will be 6a squared plus 3a minus 4a minus 2 is equal to 0. So take into pairs and factor out what is common. So in this case, 3a is common, 3a is common. So 6a squared divided by 3a, we get, that is 2a. Then plus 3a divided by 3a, we get 1. Then minus 4a minus 2. So 1 in this case means 2 will be common, 2. Minus 4a divided by minus 2, we get positive 2a. Minus 2 divided by minus 2, we get plus 1. So the bracket will be equal to 0. So take this 3a minus 2 and one of the values in bracket, 2a plus 1 will be equal to 0. So in this case, it means that either 3a minus 2 is equal to 0 or 2a plus 1 is equal to 0. Therefore, we have 3a is equal to 2. The other case, 2a is equal to minus 1. So here a is 2/3, or here a is negative 1/2. But you have been given the range for the values of x from 0 degrees all the way to 180 degrees. Now, we consider this case when sine x is a. So in our case, sine x is 2/3. So we need to know that in the Cartesian plane, first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, and fourth quadrant, sine of any angle is positive in the first and second quadrant. And therefore, we need to get the angle in the second quadrant. That will be what? So x will be equal to sine inverse of 2/3. And in this case, sine inverse of 2/3 we get as, so sine inverse that we get it is 41.81 degrees. 41.81 degrees. So this is the acute angle in the first quadrant. Also in the second quadrant, it will be 180 minus 41.81, which is 138.19. 138.19 degrees. But remember, the range is 0 to 180 degrees. Even if you try to go for the second revolution, it will be more. Now, again, for sine x is equal to now negative 1/2. So we know that sine of any angle is negative in the third and fourth quadrant. That is in third and fourth quadrant. And therefore, x is sine inverse of minus a half. So sine inverse of minus a half, it is 30. 30. And therefore this, in the third quadrant, it's actually 180 plus 30 degrees, which is 210 degrees. Try to check. Minus a half. But remember, our range is 0 to 180 degrees. So this is not the solution. And therefore, the value of x for this range, it will be 41.81 degrees and 138.19 degrees. So this is the value of x in this particular equation. So thank you so much for watching. See you.